Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to overdub the recording audio over me watching myself talk and not be heard. This is at the end when I came back inside. My phone went off. It told me that Mars and the moon were going to be somewhere doing some stuff close tonight. And I have issues with both of them because of my masculine aggression and my lunar addictions and stuff. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to go out there with that laser beam and shine that sky, but I couldn't find it. But what I could find was my top shelf sword that I have that is very special to not have to use against people in the shedding of blood. So it's sort of like a honorary sword. It's a very martial thing. It's a representation. It's a katana. It's very nice. I want to paint it red, but it's mainly magical in that it will drive off demons. Because that's really the only things I have to challenge and tell to get the hell out of our spaces. Demonic beings and impure spirits and gooey ghosts. There's a lot of things of that world that's very strange. There's a lot of things that's misunderstood, and there's a lot of things that people don't need to be open to that. They don't have no business there. I've been listening to Dolores Cannon, and I'll tell you, I don't know how she got to be able to talk to the subconscious like she says she does, but they taught us that it doesn't speak in words, it uses symbols only. So she's found a way to do it. She's pretty much doing what Edgar Casey was doing, but awake. That's kind of profound. But once you're open to the occult, they're always snitching on you. They're always, and it's I don't know. It's not demons. It could be aliens and spaceships. It's interdimensionals. It's all different types of thought forms put together. Really, it's however your mind interprets it. But once that door is open, it's open. Is the problem. You know, and maybe they do. There are what they have found about that is that the universe does somehow work towards a single goal, even though there's individual units that are doing totally different things. That's totally the work of God, and it's God's creation. But that aspect of the subconscious that's very childlike and bratty, and that's what it is very powerful. Because it's your oversoul. But how it interfaces with you is very childlike and petty. She says, I understand that. I see that nature. So it sort of takes that childlikeness to deal with it. And I always say, somebody taught me, they said, you gotta let them come up with that idea. It's got to be their idea to do the right thing. When you're dealing with oppressive spirits and bully type of entities, you got to let them be the ones that believe they've decided not to do whatever it is, because their ego is how they fall. I might sound like I have a bunch of ego, but I really don't. I'm a 40-year-old man wearing a fucking cheap cape and a fucking weird suit, but my soul is very strong and my spirit is way incredibly stronger. I'm at a time in my life where I'm making a transition. I mean, I'm trying to help also my dad rebuild his body, because I think that's totally something you can do. I believe that 100%. In the regeneration of the body, I think you regenerate that thing by will, a little prayer, and maybe a little dietary stuff. And I'm outside. How long does this gotta go? Well, you see the stars out there. This is when I went. This is sort of backwards. See, it's kind of spooky. It's very hard carrying a pseudo-fashion skeleton it was a good part of a skeleton. His spinal column with a working skull on it. Yeah. Kind of strange. No, I don't worship the devil. I'm not doing any of that, in case anybody wonders. I do like the theatrics of the ritual. I find it's fun. That's part of what keeps the child alive. Some people are really good at this. This is what I like about Candace. Candace is good at this. She would be really fun to go out and, go out here and I joke and say cat suit. But, I'm just out there. There's a big heart in the yard. All right, special news bulletin. What's about to appear is you see that map? That used to be a heart. Hold on. When I zoomed in, it looked a lot like a devil with a horn. So that's currently where he's residing. If that's current, now I was pretty sure that was a heart. I'm gonna look at this map. I don't know if they're messing with us. That could be an old map. Could be old. Let's get down here. Let's get another look. Whopper is a lawn mowing fool. So he does this heart. This is his heart. Up, we got the same thing going on here. We got Aramon. That is Aramon. We've got Aramon's face on here. That is the yellow submarine. Right behind Whopper's truck. It says home. And well, that's not in screen right now. Oh, this is the other map. This is the other one. Our normal heart looks pretty fucking like a liver. But a little bit, that looks like Aramon to me. The face of Aramon. He would be our issue. But whatever. I'm about to get shut out. I gotta get off. Okay, so I've completed